Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Sagittarius. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Sagittarius, please. All right, your person is showing up as the Seven of Cups. They're also showing up as the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. They're viewing you as the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the connection, we see the Ten of Cups. So this is a happy family, a happy life. And we see the Ace of Cups. So we have the Alpha and the Omega here with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. I love this energy because it's telling me that there is potential for a beautiful life, a happy connection, something solid, stable, secure. And I feel like with the Seven of Cups, some of you could meet this person online. So that could be, through dating apps or just meeting them through like Instagram or whatever. But this was someone who has a lot of love to give. Now, they do have a lot of options available to them, Sag, okay? But they're definitely choosing you here. All right, we see the Tower in reverse. All right, Aries, Scorpio energy. So this person, I do kind of feel like they have a lot of options available to them, but they might be a little bit avoidant or like avoiding those other options because no one really feels right. I also feel with the Seven of Cups, some of you may know this person or meet this person in a larger group or wherever you know them from. If it's not online, there's always other people around, and they could be a little bit avoidant because they're someone who's more private, or they just haven't had time to get you on your own just yet, or before the connection takes off. But we see the Ace of Wands. This person is very attracted to you. This person is ready for a new beginning. And I just see something really beautiful unfolding for you. Now, Sagittarius, you're in the Eight of Cups energy, so you may be going through a transition of your own. So you may be leaving someone or something behind. Again, that could also be why this person is a little bit avoidant at first. They're trying to figure out if you're single, if you're available, if now is the right timing. The Seven of Cups also tells me this person is fantasizing about you, spends a lot of time wondering about you. Like you'll be living rent-free in this person's head as they're trying to manifest you. Now we see that this is somebody who's highly independent. They have a strong sense of self and self-reliance. So I think you'll really like that. And we see Libran energy. They're ruled by Venus. They enjoy beauty. Fairness and harmony in relationships is important to them. Now, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards that I use are. So we have Mama's Boy. Your person has a close-knit relationship with their mother. They may look like their mom. They might act like mom. They might take care of mom. Maybe they've followed in their mother's footsteps as far as career or life path. And we also see Capricorn coming through. So their work and stability are high priority. They're reliable. They'll get things done. They really do put their money where their mouth is. The Magician card here is telling me that this person is ready to take action or to communicate, probably after a period of, fantasizing about you, after a small period of being avoidant, trying to figure out the situation or trying to figure out how to get you on your own. Again, I do feel this person checks all of your boxes. I do like the Magician because it's somebody who's learned some tough lessons, but they've turned it into wisdom. They're bringing relatively little baggage to the connection. We see that they could be a musician, or they love music, or they have like a really large music collection, vinyl for some of you even. They play games. Now, I'm not getting that this is a player or that they play head games, but more so this person might play chess. They might play darts. I don't know where that came from. Dominoes. They might play online games, card games, and they follow your social media. All right, so they may already be following your social media. For some of you, this person may be bald or buzzed, or maybe at some point in time they were, but that's a super specific message that's not going to resonate with all of you. All right, so and some of you, they might have a part of their head buzzed, all right? Or they did at one point in time. All right, let's see what else we need to know about them. What else do my Sagittarius need to know about this person? We see there, I love the false person coming out in reverse, because this is somebody who's honest and trustworthy. You know, like what you see is what you get. We see expectation. This person has been waiting for you, or waiting for someone just like you, or waiting for the right time to make their move. And we see great fortune energy in reverse. But I do kind of feel like this person might feel like they've been unlucky in love, but they're still going to go for it. Okay. So let's see what else my Sagittarius need to know about this person. What else do my Sagittarius need to know about this person, please? They spend their money quickly. Okay. Sometimes they might overspend. All right. Their first, middle, or last name may begin with a vowel. All right. They may go by a nickname. And we see your first kiss will be within 1 year from now. So whenever this card comes out, I get a comment saying it's going to take a year. No, it just means this is not someone you've been intimate with. And Spirit's saying from now, the time I'm doing this at the end of May 2026 and before May 2027, this is going to unfold, or you're going to get together with this person, but it doesn't mean it's necessarily going to take a year. In fact, my intentions for these readings, I do them every week or every weekend, are really for, you know, within the next couple of weeks, maximum like 2 to 3 months. But we also see that this person has been extremely hurt by a loved one in the past. So that might also be why they're a little bit avoidant, or they haven't been super open to dating, even though I do think they do have other options available to them. But I do kind of think they kind of avoid it, or they avoid getting emotionally invested, of course, until they meet you. And they really do trust you, Sag, with this Knight of Pentacles. They see you as solid. They see you as stable. They see you as secure. They see you as hardworking and grounded, generous. All right, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this person also knows that you've been through it. Or when you start getting to know this person, they see you as in alignment. Like you both have really been through tough situations, but you've been able to transmute that energy and heal and learn from what you've been through. All right. But they might be a little bit worried here that there is something from your past that still affects you when it comes to relationships, or that you're hung up on someone from the past, or hoping to have a new beginning with someone from the past. But we see the Nine of Swords. So you might be a little bit stressed by this connection at first. You know, maybe because some of my Saggies, you are healing from something else. Or maybe because you know this person has other options, or maybe because you do find a hard time getting each other on your own. But I do see with the Ace and the Ten of Cups that there's nothing to really worry about here. You're going to make the right decision, and this is absolutely going to unfold for you. And it's going to happen in divine timing, in perfect timing. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about this person, or what they really like about you. Yeah, super physically attracted to you. They see you as the femme fatale archetype, whether you're male or female. Remember, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but this is them seeing you as somebody very sexy and very sensual. And they love that you're this rebel, okay? The rebel archetype challenges authority to affect social change, reject spiritual systems that do not serve your inner needs. So they really just see you as somebody who marches to the beat of their own drum. And Sag, they see you as Don Juan and femme fatale energy. So there's this really super sexy and sensual energy here that they just can't deny. All right, the Ten of Cups tells me that there's potential for happy life, a commitment, having a family, building and growing together, something long-term and stable. All right, and we see that this connection reminds you that choice remains yours, and it's going to come into your life when you're reclaiming emotional agency. So it does look like you are in a healing process. Maybe you've recently been divorced, or you're healing from some sort of personal loss. Whatever it is, Sag, my heart goes out to you. I'm sending you peace and ease and love at this time. We see grounded and practical. This person values stability and realistic expectations. They bring balance to emotional intensity. So especially those of my Saggies who are going through an emotionally intense time, remember, Spirit has a funny way of sending us exactly what we need when we need it. And we see an invitation to choose. This connection invites conscious participation rather than assumption. So again, like this is two people who get up every day and choose each other. Not just because it's comfortable, not just because what it's available, but because you genuinely are choosing one another. Now, at the bottom of the deck here, we have that this person encourages growth without attempting to manage outcomes, and respect anchors the bond. And I feel like that's so perfect for my Saggies, because I know you don't like to be managed or controlled in any way. So this person is supportive, but they're, open to how things unfold, or how, you taking the time you need to heal or move at your own pace. All right, beautiful energy. Let's see what else we need to know about this connection. What else do we need to know about this connection? So holiday, so some of you may meet this person traveling, or when they're on vacation, or you are. But I love this card because it tells me most likely you two will travel together, try new things together, but enjoy a change of scenery to spice up your love life. Beautiful. So I just think this whole relationship is a change of scenery for you and for them. This is going to be an unexpected connection. So opposites attract. Beautiful. And we see fearless love. Spirit saying go for it. All right. A courageous leap into the unknown. That you have real feelings here that are absolutely worth exploring. All right. So let's see what else we need to know about this person or this connection for my Sagittarius, please. What else do we need to know about this person or this connection for my Sagittarius, please? So it may be slow going, and we see it could be as early as next month. All right, my lovely Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.